There. Ready to really decode the world of VPNs. We've got a request to dig into the best VPNs out there,
Mm,
especially for anyone in South Africa. Super relevant, right? So
yeah.
we've got articles, expert opinions, the works. Let's break it down, figure out why this matters and what it means for you.
It's interesting how VPNs are almost essential in South Africa specifically. We're not just talking about, getting around those region lock shows on Netflix or whatever, though, hey, that's a nice bonus, right? But the 2020 Freedom House report, they actually flagged some concerns about government surveillance right there in South Africa. So privacy, it's not just some abstract thing. It's like actually important for daily life there.
Yeah, and that Freedom House report, it doesn't mess around. They go deep on the potential risks to digital freedom, which is kind of unsettling when you think about it.
For sure. It's not just theoretical. This is about protecting yourself, your information, every time you go online, browse, chat, whatever. And then on top of that, think about public Wi-Fi security risks.
Right.
Mm.
Cafes, airports, everywhere.
Exactly. And you're maybe doing your online banking, shopping. Suddenly, a VPN goes from nice to have to gotta have it in South Africa.
Okay, so how do we even choose a VPN? There are so many. This Comparitech article, these guys are like, the Sherlock Holmes of tech reviews. They give us a bunch of top contenders. NordVPN seems to be their favorite.
Yeah, and they've got good reasons. NordVPN consistently ranks high on speed, which, let me tell you, is huge GE in South Africa, where internet speeds can be, well, let's just say inconsistent. On top of that, they've got that strict no logs policy, which means they don't keep track of what you're doing online, which is, reassuring.
So it's like having an extra layer of privacy, especially if you're concerned about those government surveillance issues we were talking about. Plus, didn't they have a bunch of servers in South Africa itself?
Tons. So even if you're traveling, you can still access all the local content. It's like taking a piece of home with you wherever you go.
Love that. Okay, so NordVPN, definitely a strong contender. What about something a little more budget-friendly?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
Well, in that case, Surfshark is worth a serious look. They don't skimp on features, even with their lower price, which is perfect if you're, watching your wallet.
Plus, I've heard their unlimited device connections are a game changer. Families, multitaskers, anyone who juggles a million devices, this one's for you. Speaking of unlimited connections, IPVanish offers that too, which is amazing. But they're not really for the Netflix bingers out there.
It seems like their whole thing is security, security, security. Which, hey, maybe that's your top priority.
For sure. Not everyone's glued to Netflix. Some of us read books, right? Okay, maybe not. But for those who are all about that streaming life, ExpressVPN seems to be the holy grail. Crazy fast, unlocks basically any streaming site you can think of.
It is a bit pricier, gotta admit.
Yeah, you get what you pay for. But hey, seamless streaming, no buffering, that's got to be worth something, right?
Uh.
Okay, what else do we have on our list here?
Ooh, CyberGhost is a good one, especially for beginners. Super user-friendly. Like, if VPNs had a beginner mode, this would be it. Plus, they can unlock BDC iPlayer.
Music to my ears. Okay, so we've got the fast one, the budget-friendly one, the secure one, the user-friendly one. What about something for, the tech-savvy listener? Someone who wants to really get in there and customize their settings.
Then we got to talk about private internet access. You can actually fine-tune your encryption levels with them.
Whoa! So it's like choosing your level of online armor. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got options for every type of user.
Mm-hmm.
What else is out there?
Well, there's Pure VPN, which boasts some really impressive speeds. I'm talking close to 400 Mbps, at least according to some recent tests.
Okay, that's fasty. Anything else?
Yeah. And they've got that independently audited no logs policy, which adds an extra layer of trust.
Like having a bodyguard for your data. I like it.
Right.
What about Proton VPN? Didn't they have a free plan or something?
They do, which is super rare these days, and it's actually decent. But their paid version is where it gets really interesting. Super fast speeds, like blazing fast, and some seriously intense privacy features.
Okay, intense in a good way, I hope. Like Fort Knox level security.
Exactly. They even have servers in underground data centers. It's like something out of a spy movie.
Okay, so we've got this awesome lineup of solid VPN options, each with its own strengths. But before you go downloading the first free VPN that pops up,
Hold your horses. Free VPNs, yeah, they sound great, right? Free is tempting, but you gotta know what you're signing up for. Data mining, for one. They might be collecting your information, selling it off, who knows? Which kind of defeats the whole purpose of a VPN, right? Privacy is the point.
it's like that saying, if the product is free, you are the product. Not exactly reassuring.
Exactly. Plus, slower speeds, limited servers, those annoying ads popping up. Remember? Hall of VPN.
Ooh, yeah, not their best moment. Didn't they get caught doing some shady stuff with their users' bandwidth?
Yeah, not exactly the kind of headlines you want from your VPN provider. So, the takeaway. Free VPNs, proceed with caution.
Yeah, like extreme caution. A few bucks a month for a reputable VPN is worth it. Peace of mind, you know.
Totally. Okay, so, switching gears a bit here, let's talk about smart DNS. People lump it in with VPNs sometimes, but there's a big difference.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to like digitally relocate to South Africa, right?
Right. It's not just about appearing to be somewhere else, it's the security aspect. Smart DNS, it can bounce your traffic through a different location, but it doesn't encrypt your data like a VPN.
So it's like sending a postcard versus a sealed envelope.
Exactly.
So for anyone listening who's really concerned about security, especially on public Wi-Fi, which, let's face it, is pretty much everyone in South Africa at some point, a VPN is the way to go.
Yeah, that encryption is key. Creates that secure tunnel for your data. Nobody can snoop on what you're doing.
Love it. Okay, so how do we actually use a VPN? Let's say I'm in South Africa, and I'm dying to watch that new show on US Netflix everyone's raving about.
First things first, gotta pick a provider. We've given you plenty of options, something for everyone. Budget, speed, security, you name it.
Okay, I've got my VPN. What next?
So you'll want to download their app, obviously, and clear your browser cookies, that's important. Those little things can give away your location.
Ah, those sneaky cookies. Okay, got it. Then what?
Open up your VPN app, choose a server in, well, in this case, the US, New York City, maybe. Live it up digitally.
And bam, I'm in. Okay, maybe not literally, but you get the idea.
Exactly. And the best part, it works both ways. You can access global content from South Africa or tap into South African content from anywhere in the world. It's all about that server location.
So I could be, like, on a beach in Bali, but digitally chilling in Cape Town.
Exactly. Missing your favorite local shows, connect to a South African server, and you're practically home.
And it's not just for entertainment, right? What if I need to do some online banking, but I'm traveling?
That's where a VPN is crucial, especially on public Wi-Fi. Connect to a South African server, and you can bank securely, knowing your connection is encrypted and protected.
That's a really good point. Peace of mind for sure. Yeah, it's like having a digital bodyguard. For real. Okay, so VPNs for security, for streaming, for banking. What about for, like, travel? I've heard people use them to get better deals on flights and hotels. Is that a thing?
It's totally a thing. Some travel websites, they get sneaky adjusting prices based on where they think you are. But with a VPN, you can kind of outsmart them, potentially save some money.
Okay, that's awesome. So VPNs, good for your wallet. Amy,
What?
your peace of mind. I like it. So big picture here. What are the key takeaways?
Well, we've covered a lot, but I think the main thing is VPNs can help you bypass those annoying geo-restrictions so you can watch what you want when you want.
Freedom.
Exactly. They also boost your online privacy, which is crucial these days. And of course, that added security, especially on public Wi-Fi, which, let's be real, we've all used it.
Totally. Cafes, airports, even that one time I had to use the Wi-Fi at a laundromat. Anyway, not the point. The point is, a VPN can really level up your online safety game. And, as we learned, maybe even save you some cash. No, not bad for a piece of software, huh?
Nope, not bad at all. And the cool thing is, the world of VPNs is always changing. New providers, new features, it's constantly evolving.
That's true. It's like a reminder to do your research. Read reviews, compare different VPNs, maybe even try a few out before you commit.
Lots of them offer free trials or money-back guarantees.
That's good to know. So you can test the waters, see what works best for you.
Exactly. Think about what's important to you. Is it speed, security, streaming specific content? There's a VPN out there for everyone.
And once you find the one, setting it up is usually pretty straightforward.
You don't need to be a tech whiz, that's for sure.
Perfect, because I am not a tech whiz.
The bottom line is that small investment you make in a VPN, it pays off big time in peace of mind, knowing your online activity is private and secure.
You're in control of your digital life.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Well, there you have it. VPNs, decoded. Hopefully you're feeling a little more informed, a little more empowered to make smart choices about your online security and privacy.
Knowledge is power, as they say.
Truth. Keep those questions coming. We love diving deep with you. Until next time, happy and secure browsing.